those of you been following me for a long time know that I say it may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but somebody's going to show their true colors, or karma is going to bite them on the ass. And I said, you got to listen closely to some of the things people are saying, whether they black identified or white identified. And I said, a lot of brothers and sisters that get in the media or get in Hollywood or that type of setting, they tend to throw shade at the black community. Some of it loud and clear, some of it is subtle. But I warned y'all way back when Jon Stewart picked Trevor Noah that I said there's a reason why they're picking this dude, this foreign-born black. I mean, there are tons of black comics and social commentators that they could have picked and put in place, but he go get a foreign-born black, an African-born black. Now, yeah, we know that he got a white parent. I think he got a white dad with a black mother. I know that. But when you look at him, you see black man. You don't see white man. Now, I know he said in Africa people call him white because they found out he had a white dad. But there are people his complexion over there. Let's not get it twisted, because the way Trevor Noah and some blacks make it like there's no fair-skinned blacks anywhere in Africa. That's dangerous to think that, because what he's doing is he's trying to make like he's the special one or he's the only one. Okay, and I told y'all that he did a comedy special where he was throwing shade at our people. And some of y'all thought I was just get a brother a chance. And I'm like, a lot of y'all don't pay attention to different venues. Y'all watch one network or one newscast, or y'all don't watch any of that. Y'all go to the entertainment or the gossip columns to get your news. Or y'all click on a certain websites and they give you bits and pieces. This is why I always advocate that everybody go out there and get as much knowledge as they can. Even the places that make you feel uncomfortable, you got to be listening to people. But I've watched this dude off and on. Every now and then he might say something that's brilliant, say something that black people say, amen. But then he'll slide back and throw shade at the community. It's the reason why Jon Stewart picked him. And I keep telling y'all, some of these foreign-born blacks, they can listen to rap all day. They can talk about Oprah Winfrey all day. They can say Wakanda forever all day. But when it comes down to it, they look at black Americans as a joke. But the thing is, if it wasn't for black Americans, Trevor Noah would not be on television. Idris Elba would not be considered the most sexiest man. You know what I mean? We normalized a lot of things for blacks all over this globe. And they come over here and they shit on us. Whether they come from across the pond or they come from the islands. And I know there are going to be people that are, because it's always somebody cherry picking what I say. Some of them are trolls just to start drama, and some are actually black folk that just don't want you to say anything. And my thing is, if you respond to that in a negative way, that means deep down you know what I say is true, whether you realize it or not. Now, there's some brothers and sisters that come from across the pond or from the islands will amen me and say, yeah, you're right. There's certain blacks that come over here are docile. This is why white folk rather pick them and work with them more than black Americans. And y'all, I know y'all see it, because I was yelling before Samuel Jackson yelled it. And I don't know, he could have watched one of my videos or he could have been thinking the same thing I was thinking. Because as I said in my other video, every time you turn around, the lead actor or actors in a TV show movie, they're not usually African American. I mean, I hate using the term African American. Black American. Okay? Trevor Noah, though low-key, at times he throw digs at the community. And remember, those of you who've been following me, I warned of this. Remember, this dude met with Tommy Lauren. He had legitimized her. Him and Charlamagne the God. And we all see how Charlamagne the God and Trevor Noah went after Bill Cosby, throwing shade at Bill Cosby. Well, one of my subs left me a link. They said, Harvey, Trevor Noah threw shade at Michael Jackson. Now, let me tell you something. Michael Jackson, next year will be 10 years that Michael Jackson been dead. And I've seen in the 10 years Michael Jackson's been pimped out dramatically. The people who hated Michael Jackson, that did everything to destroy his reputation, is making money off of him. They remastering and re-releasing his music to gear it towards a white audience. Basically trying to erase anything black about the brother. Now I know they're gonna be black folks say, "Well, Michael got a skin bleach." The man had a skin condition called vitiligo. If anybody go back and watch him from the 70s and 80s, you can see it. Cicely Tyson, one of our elders, who turned 94 the other day, or 95. She in her 90s. She spoke about. She said he had a skin condition. When they released his autopsy, the coroner said he had a skin condition. He bleached the rest of his skin, if you want to call it that, to match his skin tone, because it's hard to keep makeup on. Because when you perform the way he did, you sweat. You sweat, and it looks weird. You know what I mean? At that time, the makeup and stuff is not like it is now, but still, you got a lot of blacks that's running around, going around here with like we see them in the community. But anyways, Michael Jackson was addicted to plastic surgery, and it wasn't because of his daddy. It was because he wanted to fit a certain image. Was it self-hate? Part of it was. We can't deny it, because it was obvious. But part of it was to fit an image to be acceptable by the masses of white folk. Because what we do as black people, when we want to get popular or become popular, we start to want to turn it up. We're afraid we're going to lose them. This is why they diss the black community. If you notice Beyonce and them, when they do concerts, they don't come back to the black community, the community which birthed them, the community which supported them. They go international. They want to be around that group of people. Then when they get their nigga moment, they want to run back to the black community and want to talk about black pride, black power. But I digress. Trevor decided he wanted to throw shade at Michael, make a joke. Now, this is what happened. We all know about the Russian thing. And I remember telling y'all way before Trump ran, I said, watch who you communicate on the internet. I said, a lot of y'all are putting links to bogus stories. Y'all buying bogus stories. Y'all repeating stuff that don't make any sense. And I told y'all, a lot of these are trolls. And I could pick up on it real easy. Because some of them, they try too hard, or they say and do things that I know our people don't necessarily do. But see, our people have been so conditioned to be at odds with each other. We're not paying attention to who's doing what, where, and why. And plus, I was raised from a little boy not to believe everything you see coming from that TV. Remember, even the news is edited. Even the news have makeup artists, they have writers, they have producers, they have staff meetings. What sells? What's more dramatic? How you do this cut? When to put music? When to be dramatic? It ain't no different than with the production in Hollywood or Canada. You see what I'm saying? And I watched it behind the scenes, and like I said, did the drama thing in high school, went and did Second City in high school, went on some movie auditions. So I think I know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm a TV head, and you see certain things over and over, certain patterns, certain way they write shows, way they produce shows, certain actors, certain storylines. So when it comes down to watching these people say things, you pick up on it. And Trevor is that black guy that, well, he's mixed ethnicity, he's light skinned, he's going to appeal to a certain audience, and he's a foreign-born black light skinned man of mixed ethnicity. So when he says makes a crack about Michael Jackson or anybody in the black community, people are going to laugh. They're not going to criticize him. But I mentioned the Russian whole thing with the media manipulation. But I had warned y'all that during the election, I said, look, I got my issues with Hillary Clinton. And I remember telling y'all, hey, don't support this chick. Because at that time, Donald Trump wasn't even announcing that he was running. It was just a rumor. And I said, it should be there's some other candidates we can go out there and vote for. I never felt comfortable with Bernie Sanders, no matter how much the media and liberals try to push it. Oh man, he was in Chicago in 1961 protesting the schools and stuff. Yeah, that was 1961 when he was a younger man. This dude in his 70s now, so he's a totally different mindset. 60s or 70s now. Well, no, he's in his 70s. Totally different mindset. He lives in Vermont. He doesn't live in a major metropolitan city like a Chicago or New York. Now, if he lived in Chicago all his life and he's fighting for civil rights, then I'm probably like, okay. And Hillary Clinton, I never trust him after what they pulled in the 90s. But when Hillary ran in 2008, a lot of stuff nobody mentioned about her. They should have mentioned about it, but white women, left or right, was going to vote for Hillary. But when Obama came in, they made it to the sex thing. That's why I told y'all this shit started when Obama ran and won. But what happened was they brought about her saying something about super predators, which I already knew she said years ago. And I said in my comments, I said, why y'all got a 20-year delay reaction to what she and her husband did in the 90s? I said, if anybody should be mad, it's more for her. He was the president. Well, she was the first lady. Yeah, first lady don't have no juice. I mean, she might have to do some pillow talk with her husband, but ultimately he's the one responsible. He the one that pushed the laws, and then there were certain black Democrats in office that's still in power and whites that's still in power that pushed that 3-strike law. But trolls started coming out talking about George Soros. I said, black folk don't even know who the hell George Soros is. I said, a lot of people come out, yeah, Harvey, George Soros did this. I'm like, y'all, they didn't, and I know it's trolls. And then I had 1 or 2 people that I knew that were black was saying George Soros is doing this. I'm like, man, y'all buy that propaganda. Y'all on those bogus websites. And I have kept mentioning y'all at these websites, but that's why I told y'all, don't even send me the link, because if you can't prove it or it don't sound right, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it, because that's why some videos I never did, because I knew they was bogus sites. And I warned y'all, even when that Milo Yappa swallow your sperm, that gay racist dude had told his followers to create black phony channels, pretend that you black. And I warned y'all about this. And I even knew when they was trying to come to my channel, I said, this is a troll. But see, we also had blacks out here doing dumb stuff, so people could discern, or they didn't have great discernment. So Russia targeted a lot of black YouTubers and Facebook people. They put these certain channels, and y'all went there, y'all channels and stuff were flagged and everything, or blocked and banned and stuff. Because what they was doing is saying, okay, if we get this person to come to the channel, leave a comment, we know to block them because they're dangerous, because that means they're aware. Or we're going to target this group because they seem to be hell-bent on being silly. The World Star videos and all that type of stuff, they targeted. And I told y'all, I said, a lot of this shit is bogus. Y'all being manipulated. Oh, Harvey, you think you know everything? I'm like, okay, fine. You don't got to listen to me. I warned y'all. I said, I didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. But I said, I damn sure don't want to vote for Trump, because Trump is more dangerous than y'all think. Well, you should have voted Green Party and Jill Stein. She couldn't win. Her running mate, the brother that called out Obama, they both spoke to stuff that we would agree with, but they had no backing. We unfortunately live in a 2-party system, but see, black folk, we could have changed that if blacks, instead of throwing a lot behind Bernie Sanders and whatnot, we could have told Hillary Clinton, yeah, you better get your shit together. We're going for Jill Stein. But Russia they said, nope, we're going to get American people, because American people too damn divided. Country's still racist. Blacks are still the victims of racism. A lot of the memes and those images that you see put out, they were coming from Russian hacks. But the companies like Google or Facebook, all of them, they allowed it. And they knew what was going on because they was looking at dollars. The more clicks, the more hits, they didn't care. And then now YouTube knew what was going on. That's why YouTube tried to change their format. Remember, they said, we're going to knuckle down on this. But for years, you let black people get trolled, channels get attacked, information get put out there. You didn't give a damn. They saw which way the wind was blowing. And Facebook should be the only one being criticized for this shit. But I digress. But back to the Trevor Noah thing. The Russians was using images of Michael Jackson. They don't care about us as a meme. They don't really care about us talking about white folk. And Trevor Noah made a joke like, they're using Michael Jackson. He said, Michael Jackson been dead almost 10 years. And he doesn't know what a meme is. They did have memes back when Michael Jackson was alive. Okay? And he said, if you told us about the kids like it, he said, ooh, I wanna make it for the children. I want to be with the kids. Basically saying Michael Jackson's a pedophile. And everybody like, ooh, he was laughing and go, ooh, he said, what? It's too soon? Still too soon? You're making fun of a dead man. You still accuse him of being a pedophile. He's using white racist talking points. This is why I told y'all way back when Jon Stewart picked him, I said, and I heard his comment, I'm like, yo, man, I ain't feeling this dude. And then when he went and put Tammy Lauren on the show, legitimized her, or was about to legitimize her on the show. Because I don't think, did she do, was it Charlamagne? I get it mixed up. Did she? No, she backed out of Charlamagne, but she did Trevor Noah. They helped legitimize her. And I said, wait a minute. If you're going to have on, why don't you have one of our brothers and sisters? You won't do that. Because the powers that be, because if I'm not mistaken, the Comedy Central is under the Viacom. If I'm mistaken, or is it Comcast? It's been a while since, because all these stations they broke up, but I believe it's under Viacom, which is Paramount, CBS, under the MTV brands, the BET brands, stuff like that. And I'm telling you, he got white producers or white writers, and they're not gonna put a black person on give them equal time. I mean, let me remind y'all, Larry Wilmore had a show on, similar in tone. Nobody supported because he's a black American. They both were light skinned. They both were comedians. Larry Wilmore had been doing the thing longer, but Larry Wilmore was a coon. He threw Cosby on the bus, so I'm glad the show got canceled, but still. Trevor Noah threw shade at Michael Jackson. You was making a point about Russia, but you couldn't help yourself. Because in most black comics, what they do is when they're talking about something that's serious, and the thing is, I don't think it's be a joke that they manipulated certain members of the black community, or they figure that black folks are so dumb, because they did have people pay some people to spread misinformation. I remember in 2016 it came out that they paid this brother like $400 to do a rap or something. I can't remember how it went. And I have been yelling to y'all for years. I said, y'all better watch your YouTube channels, watch your Facebook and Instagram and stuff. But he said he was making a joke that they used the Russian hacks used YouTube. Used the meme to use Michael Jackson, because they took the lyrics from "They Don't Really Care About Us" to say that white politicians don't care about us and anything. And he made a dig at Michael Jackson being a child molester. And my thing is, this cat has always done this. This is why he's successful. This is why he's still on Comedy Central. Let me say this to you again, bro. You was dogged by white folk in Africa, and there was some black folks that dogged you, but now I see why it was a good reason. And this is why blacks in America have issue with mixed ethnicity blacks, because y'all throw shade at the community. Y'all want to play both sides, and then when y'all get ahead, y'all want to say, "Oh, the black community did this to me. The black community said this to me. Oh, they told the jokes." That's how you talk. Oh, they told a joke. They called me white boy. Ain't nothing white about you. Your daddy's white, but when they see a light skin, he like a straight virgin of Don Lemon. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. But this dude threw shade at Michael Jackson. If you notice, Megyn Kelly was throwing shade at him. They last year they brought up a story even this year about Michael Jackson. They got evidence about being pedophile. But remember, the FBI had released after he died. They said Michael Jackson been under surveillance for years, and there was no signs that he did anything inappropriate with children. But the FBI set on that. That probably Tom Mesereau and them probably had that information already. That's probably one of the reasons why people started to believe that Michael was innocent, because even though it was evidence that could have proved him years ago, back in the first case, but the FBI was monitoring since the 1970s. Once you start getting big and famous, they monitor you. And right now, your internet connections are being monitored, your phone calls are being monitored, your purchasing, all that stuff. Do you think I'm exaggerating? When a smash shooting happened, within 20 minutes, they know who did it. They got the person's name, they got the person's age, they got his work history, they got his social media history. Everything's connected because these companies sell your information. Facebook has been and them is notorious for doing this stuff now. That's why YouTube has been trying to change its tone just a little bit, because they know the lawsuits are coming. I told y'all, if black folks were smart, we have a class action lawsuit against a lot of these companies, Huffington Post, Facebook, YouTube, and many others. because they allow people for years that now they bitching about Russia was influencing stuff. Y'all let the Klan and Zionists on social media. Y'all let the gay community run rampant on these platforms and spread misinformation. But I'll say that rest of that commentary for another time. But the thing is, Trevor Noah, I think he's slick. You think he's slick? It's funny, when white folks die, black folks don't cross that line. We don't go back and dig up they dead and throw shade at them. We don't do that. They do that, and it's just they won't let that brother rest in peace. Now, yeah, I got some issues with Michael Jackson. I think that he and his sisters do their daddy under the bus, and they father catching hell even to this day. I picked up a couple of magazines. They do the end of the year, those who died and whatnot, and they badmouth Joe Jackson. They won't let the man rest in peace. But then again, remember Bette Midler said she's glad he died and nobody got checked their ass. So you get a black person, especially a foreign-born black person, jumping in and pulling that shit, it rubs me the wrong way. That's why I stated in some of my videos, some of our brothers and sisters that are not born here come over here and they figure they got to get ahead by slamming on us. Trevor, you're a young dude, man. Don't get too cocky, because they can get your ass too. At any moment, they can say, okay, enough of Trevor Noah. Well, we got to get rid of him. Well, we got to pay him a severance package. Well, let's go find something. Look what they did to Kevin Hart. White folks love Kevin Hart, but they tired of his ass now. They thought they had him at the beginning of the year when he cheated on his wife. Who do they send after Kevin Hart? Well, we can't let the Jewish people do it because that'd be too obvious. Send the gay community after him. Somebody went to go look in his past to find dirt on him, so he wouldn't host Oscar. That would have made it legitimized. So they said, too many Negroes with the We let y'all have Whoopi Goldberg and Eddie Murphy out there and Chris Rock. Nah, too much. But why do you think they're pushing Tiffany Haddish so hard? It's certain blacks they want to promote that they know are not gonna rock the boat. Think about it for a second. But Trevor out there throwing shade at Michael Jackson, and he's gonna say, "What? It's too soon." Remember how that man died. Remember they lied on that man. There's proof and evidence that he was lied on. That man wasted away because when your reputation get hit like that, when you get accused of being a child molester or a rapist or a pedophile, you done. Ain't no coming back from that. Look at O.J. Simpson. The man was acquitted, but yet people say he's a killer. It's not a day to go by that some comment or somebody on TV don't mention O.J. Simpson. It's like they got to constantly remind y'all that ex a kid who Robert Blake, like, Robert who? Who's that? But they know who O.J. Simpson. My niece and nephews know who O.J. Simpson is. They wasn't even born when that stuff went down. And their opinion has been formulated by white folk, but black folks, yeah, O.J. did it. Yeah, he should have went somewhere and sit down and said, wait a minute, half y'all was out there supporting. What changed? Well, he didn't come back. No, y'all thought he was gonna come back to the community. O.J. was never gonna come back to the community. He got used to living that lifestyle. So y'all chalked up the game, but those black women and the men didn't acquit him because he was black. They acquitted him because the evidence was fucked. But y'all started with those talking points. And now you got black folks regurgitating that stuff. 20-something years ago, black people wouldn't do that. Some brothers are still, they said, no, we ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna get out here and do this. But ever since that gangster rap and those negative images started permeating our community, like we lost our bearing. And other people say, you gonna put it out on rap? No, I'm not putting it out on rap, but it was able to get covered by the questionable East Coast, West Coast images. The thug mentality, the video vixen mentality. So now, when you get so now you thirsty for somebody to come on TV who don't carry themselves like that, and now you ain't gonna be paying attention to what they say. They gonna pretend like they down. They gonna pretend like they with you. But if you go back and watch, I'm telling y'all, go back and watch his early stand-up routine. I'm like, oh, that's what you think about blacks, especially Black Americans. I warned y'all. I said it. I said it. And then we got with Tommy Lauren. I warned. I said, okay, this cat, he's in for white folk. Cause let me say this again. How did he survive? And nobody knew the fuck he was. But Larry Wilmore, he worked on TV shows, and you seen his face places. You may not know his name at that time, but you seen him places. You saw Larry Wilmore more than you saw Hannibal Buress. But Trevor Noah's the one they picked. They figured he's not gonna rock the boat. He's not gonna be too black. He's gonna be black just enough. But he really gonna get his show towards a white crowd. He's not gonna say nothing that's gonna make white folks feel uncomfortable. But he don't mind throwing shade at the black community. Just like Don Lemon. Sleeps with a white man, he throws shades at the black community. Kerry Washington dated a white man for a long time, throw shade at the black community. Oprah Winfrey stopped having anything to do with the black community when her show went national, to be perfectly honest with you. And even then, she really had nothing to do with the black community. Yeah, y'all see her take pictures of black artists because she got to keep blacks in her corner because white women ain't following Oprah like they used to. All of a sudden, Oprah want to pop up on different award shows that she never popped on back in the day. See, rich, well-known black folks in the entertainment industry, they like to manipulate us. But if they could find one that's foreign-born, that they know ain't gonna question anything, that's gonna go along to get along, or they love them. Now, I'm telling y'all gotta admit that an unknown company that y'all nobody knew about gets a plum assignment like the Daily Show, and then he gets away with throwing shade at us, albeit low key, because you gotta catch it. You really got to catch it, because I'm telling you, the person left the link. I'm listening to it. I said, oh, I got it right away. What he was insinuating. He pulled a Bill Maher. What, too soon? That's a Bill Maher said. What, too soon? I want to hear, if you got, make a joke about Carrie Fisher. The Star Wars fans and her co-stars will come at you real quick. Make a joke about all the dead white folk over the last 2 years. They come at you. We must boycott. We got to boycott. Send a message. But we in our community, we don't. We just say it is what it is. We got to stop that. Because everybody feel they can make fun of us, especially the foreign-born blacks. I'm not saying all. But when they come over, they give us a big fat middle finger. And I'm sick of it. But I tell you guys, watch the news. Watch the entertainment shows. You can listen to it, but take it with a grain of salt. Look at TMZ, all the crappy stories they put out. Look how the Negroes at TMZ talk about Black America as this monolith and trying to embarrass other brothers and sisters in public, but they work for Harvey Levin. Harvey Levin, who's friends with Donald Trump. Harvey Levin said questionable things about the black community, and y'all, and there's no anger. We don't get mad at them. Harvey Levin helped destroy Chris Brown's reputation and career, but he said he didn't want to hurt Justin Bieber. He didn't want to mess with that. I'm telling y'all, when they start picking certain people and they do certain things at our expense, you need to watch out. But like I said, I warned y'all about Trevor Noah. I knew he was a rat. I knew it. Like I said, every now and then he'll say something that's brilliant or something that's defensive of the black community. But other times he makes mockery at the black community. Remember, he was around on people making fun of Kanye West too. See, I remember all that shit. This is why when people be like, man, what would you do if you met that person? Nothing. But nothing. Because some of these people don't deserve our respect or our support. Let those who they cater to support them, because after a while they get tired of them, and they be ready to cut their throats. Then they want to run back to the black community. I say no. Let them hang themselves out there to dry. Let them go out. Let them go out there and kiss ass and get rejected. We shouldn't be. They making us the other chick, or they make us that girl that everybody they fucked but don't want to admit they fucked. That's what basically we become.